marking a new era here in Maine. This month, the state's first in-person sports betting venue opened its doors.
Oddfellahs on Market Street is partnering with Caesars Sportsbook, one of two sportsbooks now authorized to run sports betting in Maine. Here to tell us more is the bar's founder, Michael Cianchette. Thanks for joining us here at ArcMan. And the big thing we're going to talk about, first of all, Oddfellahs is opening just 10 months after sports betting became legal here in Maine. Tell us about how it all happened, and including your place. And it seemed like we were just talking about, man, are we ever going to get this thing open? All of a sudden, boom, it opened.
Yeah, well, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, it's great. So we're on 55 Market Street in Portland. And the way it worked is, it was a long process. The legislature spent a lot of time trying to get the law right. The Gambling Control Unit at the state spent a long time getting the rules right to ensure this was done safely. So we were happy to work with Caesars Sportsbook, one of the online operators, working with 3 of the Wabanaki tribes to bring in-person sports betting, first time ever in Maine, right in the heart of Portland.
So Portland Mayor Mark Dion placed the first bet at the bar. Tell us about the bet, how exciting that day was as well.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of work that led up to it. But Mayor Mark Dion bet on the Chargers in honor of his daughter who moved out to California. I was hoping maybe he'd take the Celtics to repeat, but I think he cashed his first ticket, and we've had great crowds ever since.
Oh, that's awesome. One thing I want to know, how many television sets do you have down there?
Yeah.
We have 35 with games and then another 6 with odds.
Wow.
She's all over the place. Now, you also oversee harness racing at the Cumberland Fairgrounds. Do you believe that experience will help you make a success of Oddfellahs?
Absolutely. One of the great things about this opportunity is really hoping to bring in horse betting as part of sports betting as another sport. Because harness racing, we broadcast the racing at the fairgrounds all over the world, and really bringing that main product to people elsewhere is good for everyone here, from our farms to our farriers to our veterinarians, and really the entire Maine community.
And what benefits do you see sports betting bringing to the state overall?
I think it gives people another entertainment option, particularly in person. Instead of sitting home on your couch and hitting buttons on your phone, you can come down, have a beer. If you're with someone that doesn't want to bet, that's fine. Grab some nachos, watch a game, and have a lot of fun.
I think that's key. I mean, a lot of people like betting, right? And it's so much more fun when you're down there with friends and you're actually watching the game right in front of you, around other people, yelling and screaming and having fun.
Absolutely. Well, and if your ticket wins, you can walk up to the desk and put the cash in your pocket when you walk out the door.
Yeah, tell us how it works for maybe people who have never done sports betting before, especially in person.
Sure.
What does it look like?
Yeah, it's quite easy. So we have 4 self-serve kiosks. So if you know a little bit of the lingo or what you're looking for, you can kind of make the selections yourself, insert cash in the machine, and get a printed ticket. If you need a little bit more help, we do have a gaming desk with clerks who are able to walk you through the bets, talk you through what they all look like, what the odds mean. And again, if you have your Caesars online account, you can put money on your account, you can take money off your account, all right at 55 Market Street.
I mean, the thing I want to know, what sports are out there to bet? I mean, I have friends that are betting on the WNBA now. They're betting on college lacrosse. I mean, everything you can imagine. Tell us about what's available to bet on.
Yeah, it's one of the great things about working with Caesars is they have lines for anything. So if you want to look at, various European basketball games, they've probably got a line open on it. We'll be able to take wagers on the Portland Celtics or the Maine Celtics once they start the G League season, and a whole bunch of other things. You can't bet on any Maine colleges; that's illegal under Maine law, and you got to be 21 to bet. But other than that, come on in and we can show you what we've got.
All right, now some have expressed concerns about betting, potential addiction concerns. What safeguards do you have in place to make sure everybody's playing responsibly?
Yeah, no, that's very important for us, and that's one of the, I think, benefits of in-person sports betting is you're actually taking currency out of your wallet to place that wager, so it's very real. We do have full access to the exclusion list from the state. We do have various monitoring and security pieces in place to make sure there's no problem gaming, and we do have a responsible wagering program in place. Plus, it's just a great sports bar. If you don't want to bet, it's a place to have a beer and watch a game.
Yeah, you talked about the 35 television sets. What else are you going to see when you walk in the doors to Oddfellahs?
When you walk right in through the main doors, you'll see the wagering desk, you'll see the odds. You'll turn to your left, you'll see a giant bar, a lot of TVs, and hopefully a lot of smiling faces.
Yeah, and so where can people find out more and see what you're offering?
Sure, yeah. So we are Oddfellahs, fellahs.com, Oddfellahs Maine on Facebook, and Oddfellahs on Instagram. We do have some great promotions and ideas coming up. We've only been open 8 days, so hopefully the best is yet to come.
And talk about perfect timing. You guys opening up just in time for the NFL season, right? And college football.
Absolutely, yeah. No, I mean, the NFL is obviously, very well watched, very well attended, and very well followed in Maine, even if you're a Raiders fan. But the reality is, it's a great time of year. Plus, Maine summers are fleeting. no one wants to be necessarily in a bar during the Maine summers, but through the winter as the Celtics and Bruins get started, it's a great time to have a third place to hang out.
All right, well, best of luck. We're pretty excited to check it out at some
Absolutely.
point.
I'll be back. We're going to have an Arc Maine like group outing down there or something,
That
right?
sounds great.
Team building,
That's
right?
it. It's very important.
All
Thanks,
right,
guys.
thank you so much.